This is 500 new Chardonnay grape seedlings, 2 weeks early, and we're not ready. The scramble is on.
Hi! It's been a really interesting couple weeks when it comes to grapes. この2週間は面白い2週間でした。Last year we trimmed Kenji Chardonnay grapes, and of the cuttings, we took 400 branches about this big and set them in water to start growing roots on them. And then once they started with roots, then we sent them off to a botanist who Kenji knew, who promised us that he would graft them onto disease-resistant roots, and then this spring we would have 400 Chardonnay seedlings to plant. なぜかというと、去年、ケンジさんのシャルドネの剪定の結果、400本ぐらいのこれぐらいの枝を水に差し込んで、根が出るまで待ってたんですよね。根が出たら、ケンジさんの知っている苗木屋さんに送って、病気に強い根に付け加える方法があるんですけど、400本を送ったんですよ。で、今年はそれを、私は半分ぐらいで、ケンジさんは半分ぐらい植えることになってたんですけど。In preparation for that, we went and found me a field to rent. It had greenhouses on. The previous farmer had kind of left it in disarray. The plastic is off the greenhouses, and there's lots of trash around, and the bands that hold the plastic to the greenhouse were still there, and the wire from his trellis work from his previous grapes still there. And he had done a little bit of spot farming, so there was some potatoes and strawberries in there. So it was a little bit of a mess, and so there was going to need some cleanup work done. And on Kenji's place, he was going to plant a few as well, and he had a plot where he had planted some grapes previously, and they had not taken root. They kind of failed. So he was going to use that spot. 今年は植えようと思ってたんですけど、私の畑はもう引退した農家さんのところを借りることにしました。で、その畑にハウスはあるけど、ビニールはないです。ビニールを取っちゃったんですけど、バンドはまだ残ってるし、で、昔のブドウのワイヤーも残ってるし、で、ビニールとかいろんなゴミがあるところですけど、だからいろいろ用意というか準備をしないといけないところです。It turns out that this spring we tried to get a hold of the botanist that was doing the grafting for us. Couldn't get a hold of him, tried and tried. Finally Kenji got a hold of him, and he said, yeah, of the 400 that we tried to do, only 10 worked, and so there's only 10 seedlings. And so that just completely ruined our plans of planting Chardonnay grapes, and so we kind of bagged it for this year and figured we'd try again next year with a different botanist. So we didn't do any field prep work, we just kind of let it lie. でもなかなか苗木屋さんから連絡は来ないから、ケンジさんは何回か電話してみたんですよ。で、結局連絡がついたら400本のうちたったのは10本しか残ってないって言うんですよ。全滅失敗ですっていうこと。だから今年は植えないなと思ってやめたんですよ。Then a few days later, a different place called Kenji and said, "Hey, we've got 500 Chardonnay. Do you want them?" And Kenji's like, "Well, sure, we'll take them." And so we planned again to plant Chardonnay grapes. And so we started making plans to do that when all of a sudden these seedlings have all showed up. And so now we have 500 seedlings, and the field is just not ready. So we have to scramble around and get things ready, do a little bit of cleanup work in my spot, do some plowing, just get ready. So this video is about trying to get ready with grapes sitting on our back step, ready to be planted. ですよ。だから来年に向かって準備しようかっていう、体制ですね。と思っていきなり違う苗木屋さんから電話かかってきて、シャルドネ500本ありますよ、いりませんかっていう連絡が来たんですよ。で、ケンジさんは、じゃあぜひ送ってくださいって言って、で、こっちからまた、準備にかけようと思ったところで、いきなりその500本のブドウが来ましたよ。全然準備はしていないのに、もう500本のブドウは外で今待っているところです。だからこれから、ビデオを撮りながら植えようとしています。頑張りましょう。
After 3 days, and with the help of some friends, we got all but these 32 of the vines planted. We put these ones in pots and they are right outside my greenhouse. After we make a little bit more space inside the greenhouse, we'll plant these ones in there as well. Shortly after we got the last of the grapes planted, it started raining. Grapes need a lot of water, so we're grateful for this rain. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep you posted on how the vineyard progresses.